Howdy y'all, Big Country here with Big Country Survival. Welcome to Tobacco Talk. And I kind of get a late start on talking. And, I don't edit, so it is what it is. So I was at Wally World today, and I needed a phone charger because one that I keep in one of the spots, I have them in various areas, but so one of them went bad, right? And or was getting on my nerves. It was anyway. So I went and got one of them. While I'm there, I say, you know what? I'm gonna check out the toilet paper aisle. And what did I see? I looketh upon it, and it is barren, empty. Now, folks, mankind's been on this earth at least 6,000 years. I can say that, and we can all agree it's been at least 6,000 years, right? Toilet paper's been around for 200 years at most. We got along all right as a people, as a species, without toilet paper. You know, we used corn cobs or grass or whatever, whatever you had. But we figured it out. We knew how to do it. We figured it out as a species. A lot of parts of the world, they don't have toilet paper either. They still don't. I've been to some of those parts of the world. You had a little squat toilet and a hose or a bucket, like a little jug of water. Okay? I'm not saying that that's awesome or anything. We figured out how to do it. If I was going to stockpile and panic buy anything, toilet paper would not be that thing. Let's say I was unprepared and whatever. And I run to the store because I'm unprepared and the world's going to end. I am not going to the toilet paper aisle first. I'm not. Food, water, medicine. That makes sense. Toilet paper's way down on the list. Much as I enjoy it, much as I like, not having to use corn cobs and sage grass and leaves and whatever else. Really? You're panic buying toilet paper. And that's the thing. I went in and I see this. And I say, well, I wonder how everything else is. Because I just went straight back to the electronics to get what I wanted and get out. So I walk over to the camping supplies. They're pretty decent shape, pretty decent supplies still. And I walk over to the medical supplies, the hygiene, soap and all of that. Yeah, pretty decent selection still. I mean, it wasn't, you could tell there had been a little bit more traffic than usual, but there was still a selection there. And then I go over to the food. Plenty of food. And then I go over to the paper towels and the dish soap. Plenty of that. The one thing that was empty was the friggin' aisle for toilet paper. And here is my theory, and y'all can Agree with me, disagree with me, it don't matter. So, this is what I believe caused a big part of that 22 ammo, the 22 ammunition deal. Like when there for a while you couldn't get 22, because I could still get 22. The guys that I bought some ammo off of, they could still get 22. It was fine. Someone lets something slip. Someone puts a picture of their aisle, no toilet paper. Oh no, all of a sudden they'd say, everyone's panic buying all this toilet paper. That sends everybody and their brother off to buy toilet paper. So that's what we do, right? As a society. When all else fails, we buy. So people are doing that. Then you have these hawks come in. Well, chicken hawks, whatever you want to call them. Weasels. Piece of junk people. Who go in and help create the shortage by buying up a gargantuan amount for the sole purpose of selling it at exorbitant prices on the internet. Now, I'm not against stockpiling. I'm not against, buying in bulk. I'm not even against you going out, and if you wanted to buy that whole aisle out, I'm not against that. Where I have the issue is people buying this stuff up specifically to sell it at exorbitant rates. And, I'm talking triple what it's worth, double what it's worth, quadruple what it's worth, any of it. I understand if you would want to sell it to make a little bit of extra money, that's fine. But, nah. You create the shortage so you can sell it at an exorbitant fee. Nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. But it is the way of it. Bear that in mind when an actual issue arises. Buy your stuff when everything's calm. So you don't have to do that and pay that exorbitant price for that toilet paper or whatever. Changing subject. I've noticed, and this is pretty awesome. Now, I am almost 30. I say almost. I'm a couple years shy of 30, but I'm a lot closer to 30 than I am to 20. I have a couple of guys working with me, and one of them is about my age. I mean, we're same age, right? We got into discussion. Come to find out, he stores rice and beans. He lives off grid to some degree. Rainwater collection, and all of that. He grows garden, and the whole 9 yards. And that's pretty cool. And I have noticed there's a good amount of guys where I work that are awake enough to see we need to fix this. We need to get ready because something is coming around the bend. And, they are preparing for the coming collapse. Whatever may cause that collapse, my personal opinion is America and Western civilization as a rule, or as a whole, is headed towards the Roman Empire. We're heading the way of the Roman Empire. We're going to just collapse. It's not going to be with a bang, but with a whimper. We're going to go out much like them. And it is my opinion that when it does happen, will set the stage eventually, leading the way up to the rise of the Antichrist. I could be wrong on all this. Don't take this. I'm not prophesying or anything like that. This is just my opinion. Me reading the signs, and that's my opinion. But I see a lot of people preparing, and it does me good to see somebody my age preparing. And it does do me some good to see that, because I haven't known too many guys my age that are preparing. But don't panic. Just prepare. Do what you can. People are waking up. No one's making fun of preppers anymore. Doesn't seem like. I think if this coronavirus at this point is doing anything good, and everyone freaking out about it, I think if it's doing any good at all, that good would be the fact that people are starting to realize that maybe prepping isn't such a stupid idea after all. But what do I know? There's nothing new under the sun. People learn lessons the hard way, and we forget them pretty quickly. We forget lessons a lot quicker than we learn them as a species. But I hope that you found this at the very least enjoyable, listening to me ramble and smoke and all that other good stuff. I will be back at a later date. I don't really know if I had to say a point. The point to this is people are panicking. Some people are panicking. Some people are awake. You want to be one of the ones that are awake. And what to do for now, you just do the best that you can right now. And don't be a jackwagon. Okay? That, buys all of this stuff to sell at an exorbitant price. Don't be that guy. Okay? Just don't be that guy or gal. It's just not right. So I guess those are my points. And people are starting to wake up. And this country is going down still. I think Trump was possibly an agent that slowed things down in some respect, and I like some of what Trump stands for, but I think in other ways he's speeding things up, and causing people, they come unhinged. I don't really know, but the president ain't gonna fix this Congress ain't gonna fix this. If there is any hope, and I don't know how much there is, but I will, by golly, I will go down fighting. But if there is any hope, folks, it's with us as a people. End of story. We need to turn back to God. We need to turn back to Him. We need to turn back to our founding principles. And if there's any hope, that's it. We need to turn back to God, and we need to turn back to our founding principles as a nation. But I don't know how much hope there is. I'm just going to continue. Keep on keeping on. And do what I can. Try and enjoy my life while I can. And, but you know what? I could be wrong. So prepare and hope for the best. And don't panic. Because panic is needless. It doesn't solve anything. I know, I probably spent just as much time listing off my points as I did actually talking, but we're out. Alrighty, y'all. I'm signing out. God bless.